Hello, everybody. My name is Carissa, and I'm known on Twitch as Krissa the Cyberbard. I recently had a name change, and I used to be Crossover Krissa. And today, I'm going to talk about why I love the corner of the internet that is Twitch music. So, Twitch is normally a gaming platform, and people go to Twitch primarily to watch other people play video games. But there's this little corner of the internet that is no longer little anymore that has been building up for the past 5 years, and it's Twitch's music category. When you go to Twitch's music category, you can find so many different, incredible, amazing musicians. I'm literally smiling like an 8-year-old girl who just got unleashed in a candy store, just talking about all of these incredible musicians. So what can you find on Twitch music, right? What can you find on this category? Literally everything. Every single genre that you could ever think of, you can find it. And you can find people on Twitch music that are so passionate about those things and so passionate about music in itself. And I truly believe that Twitch music has kept its wholesome nature because of the amazing people that built up the category before Twitch music was even a thing. Streamers like ClarePix, Calvin Thomas, The Compliments, those 3 streamers in particular come to my head when I think about a really positive, wholesome, wonderful, inclusive idea of music making. And the fact that those people populated the musician channel before other people came in has really set a beautiful precedent for the viewers, for the community, and for the musicians themselves. Speaking on what you can find on Twitch music, you can find folk music, you can find jazz, you can find lectures on music theory, you can find hard metal and lo-fi on the same channel, actually, in particular. You can find indie artists, you can find EDM, you can find electronica, you can find a band playing a theremin, and you can find a specifically theremin player playing the theremin every week. You can find anything that you really wanted to dig your fingers into musically, and that's what I love about this corner of the internet, is that it's accessible and it accesses so many different things. So let me get a little bit more into why I'm making this video. I want to encourage musicians out there and people who love music to try to watch a live stream on the music channel or on the music section of Twitch. Because if you're a musician, a performer, or a creative, I'm going to highly recommend it. Long form live content is a really, really good way to build an audience, solidify your brand, and try out some creative endeavors. I never ever thought that I would put out an entire album of original music. Twitch is the reason that I have original music on Spotify. It's because they encouraged me so much in a very positive, wonderful, and gentle way that made me feel like no matter what came out, they were still going to be proud of me. I have never had that ever in my career as a musician. And it happened to be on the internet. Again, wholesome corner of the internet that I am absolutely over the moon for. The reason why I think musicians should try out Twitch music is because one of my friends made $35,000 from live streaming music in a year, and she's a pro photographer who just likes to sing songs. I made $11,000 in a month from a particularly excited donor who wanted to grow my following since he enjoyed the work I did online so much. And another friend of mine left his job as a full-time wedding planner and now creates 500 plus pieces of art every year while chatting about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness to his friends and his fans. And he's making a living off of it. I've created and released an entire album of original music with a fan base that is excited to hear my original works. Again, never thought I would see that in my career, and that's a huge deal. Live streams can help bolster and build a following of people that really relate to you as a person, and most of the stream can literally just be relating to your fans, believe it or not. You can currently stream on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and many other platforms, but obviously, if you're thinking about live streaming, just find a platform that resonates with you. If you already have an audience on YouTube, stream live on YouTube. If you already have a platform on TikTok, stream on TikTok. Do whatever works and what you like and what's bringing you something. Now, I'm always going to be a huge supporter of Twitch, and I am drinking the Kool-Aid for Twitch because I have gotten the most financial gain from being on Twitch. The incentive financially is just simply there because it's built in for your audience to cheer you on with the currency that Twitch provides. That's where I've had most of my luck, right? If you are interested in seeing how the chat works and seeing if the platform is right for you, please click the link either below or somewhere on this screen. I'm gonna go ahead and put it below. Go ahead and click the link below that tells you exactly where my channel is and the how-to for my channel. The how-to for my channel will tell you exactly how to use Twitch and will tell you how to interact with my platform. And you can jump on, ask questions when I'm live. Totally cool to answer questions. And if you are seriously considering a musical Twitch channel, please purchase the incredibly economical resource written by one of the moderators of my friends, MarinaVMusic, in this link below. Twitch for Musicians is a wonderful handbook, and if you are starting from ground zero and you are a musician who is an established musician who wants to create a channel, click the link below. It will give you everything you need to know. Truly. Now, I'm gonna get to my 3 personal tips for a creative career live stream. Now, what does creative career live stream mean? It means you're doing music, you're doing art, you're doing crafts, you are just chatting about things about creativity, career, philosophy, things like that kind of toe the line of being a variety streamer, but are highly creative and highly artistic. So my 3 big tips based on my 3 years of being on Twitch is, number 1, they're 3 R's. Funny enough, they're 3 R's. 1, reciprocity. Now, what does reciprocity actually mean? It's just a fancy word for the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. So, like, what social media already is, right? Reciprocity is everywhere on social media. Follow for follow, like for like, help me help you, whatever, right? So how do we put that into practice? Go watch other people's content. Now, when I first started online and I first started creating content online, I was like, I don't really want to watch other singers sing because, like, I'm thinking about, like, all the things that they should do different and blah, 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 and whatever, and, you know. So I made a YouTube channel and I do live reacts and I literally talk about all the things that other singers should do, this or that, or how they're doing those things. Like, I leaned into that. And then I found a love for watching other people's content because I'm genuinely rooting for them. A lot of times in the beginning, watching other people's content was really hard for me because I didn't want to root for other people because I was jealous of how farther they were than I was in the social media game. That didn't make sense. How much farther they were. than I was. And I had a large insecurity there, and it was really hard for me to like watch somebody succeed so much, and I knew I could do the same thing, but I didn't have the technology yet, right? So then my answer to that is go watch somebody who's on your level right now. Go watch somebody who has a smaller community. Be in their chat. Go to an Instagram page that has, 200 people. That comment is going to mean so much more. Go to the people that inspire you. Don't go to the people that you're jealous of, right? And we know that social media is a whole, reel of everybody showing their best side, but maybe follow the people that don't always show their best side, and you'll find your pack and you'll run with your pack on social media. But especially for Twitch, go to people's chats, talk to people in the chat, right? Actively engage. Make friends with people in the chat and share your human experience. I promise you this will help your channel grow and your stream grow as well. If you think you are above this kind of work, then you will have better luck buying your followers. Go do that instead. And that is an option. Some people do that to grow, and that's totally fine, right? Number 2, respect. Every single content creator has an order of conduct. Their brand will heavily inspire these deeply held beliefs and boundaries. Twitch is a phenomenal platform because every single viewer has to click through a list of rules that the streamer creates that clears up these boundaries before you even engage in the content. Again, Twitch has so many built-in properties that creates a wonderful community, I think. And when you're on Twitch, read them once and hang back in the chat until you figured out exactly what the vibe is for the day. Is the streamer handling a major illness and their symptoms are flaring up? Is the chat trauma dumping and really needs some support? Keep your eyes and your heart open to the real life interactions that are happening on these online chat rooms and respond accordingly. Number 3, random chaos. Now, take everything I just said with a grain of pepper because life is chaos. The whole point of live streams is to create a live interaction. In a social media hellscape of canned media, streaming allows us to feel alive in the midst of so many highlight reels. Show up earnestly, and as a streamer and a chatter, expect chaos. No live stream is technologically flawless. It is not a real live stream if there isn't some technological issue, right? And that's what makes even the organized professional streamers relatable. Like, if you're on stream and you're frustrated with a technology issue, just know that every single person has gone through this. And if you're dipping your toe in the streaming world, this technology huge glow up is a part of it, right? You just learn over time. And the community is genuinely there to see you grow. And troubleshooting is a huge part of the path. And I think that's true for every single social media platform, but especially Twitch. So, to summarize, my 3 big tips right now, after 3 years of streaming on Twitch, if you are looking into being a creative career live streamer, is number 1, reciprocity. Number 2, respect. Number 3, random chaos. So, if you're thinking about streaming on Twitch, do it. If you're thinking about going into a chat room and exploring Twitch's music, please do it. And I'll see you there in my chat.